So guys, I finally have news for you that I wish to tell you at the beginning of this video that I've always waited for years. Rockstar has finally put anti-cheat in their game, which is the good news, but the bad news is modders have already found a workaround to this, so that's quite disappointing, but at least the effort was there. Anyways, hello everyone, welcome back to another weekly update video by me, King Vector 11, where I give you all the information you may need and want to know in regards to this week's weekly update as of September 19th, 2024. Stay tuned for a future video coming up soon after, where I explain to you the past week's news, Rockstar related topics of the past week, and the future video coming up soon after this. And if you find both of these videos highly informative and you wish to stay tuned for more content like this every Thursday evening, do either like, subscribe, or you can even go the extra mile, share this with your friends, or leave a comment on what you liked or disliked about the information you've received. And without further ado, let's get into the weekly content for this week in GTA Online. There's quite a bit, so stay tuned for this stuff. Anyways. So first of all, in this week's rewards, we have triple money in RP on associate and bodyguard salaries, which means the CEO has to hire someone and that person who gets hired gets triple money in RP. So there you go. And we also have double money in RP on standard and most wanted bounty targets, which is actually not that bad. I recommend you guys do this week. It's gonna make you a little bit of money, a little boost to your income. It's not the most world-changing money income out there, but at least it's better than nothing, right? Just play the game and stop complaining and looking for money glitches. That's all I have to say to you. And you also have double money RP on Hunting Pack Remix Adversary Mode, which of course we all know. I like to say I don't recommend ever doing adversary modes because of modders. Even with the new anti-cheat, modders finally found a workaround within like 2 days. So yeah, I don't recommend adversary modes regardless until Rockstar starts hosting sessions. Then maybe I'll consider adversary modes being recommended. Anyways, beyond that, Oktoberfest gifts start this week today, which is available until October 9th, where you can get yourself free shirts and liveries for select vehicles. I will go through these details soon after in this video. Moving into discounts, we have 40% off the machine pistol, the RE-7B, the RCV, the weaponized Conada, the Osiris, the Savage, and 30% off the Swinger, Reaper, Bezra, and Seabreeze. Of course, all the vehicles that I've highlighted, I definitely recommend you guys pick up this week, especially that not only are they discounted, but they're either really cool or they're just really epic vehicles I recommend you guys purchase regardless of whatever the case may be. They're pretty good vehicles, especially the Savage. I recommend you guys pick it up this week. Osiris and Reaper, meh. They look cool. That's all I really have to say about that. Anyways, moving into vehicle showcases. This week's Diamond Casino Podium vehicle is the Trofade Nero, which honestly looks pretty badass. I recommend you guys pick it up this week. When you go underground, your prize ride is the iWagon, which you have to place top 1 for 3 days in a row. Not recommended. When you go underground, your test rides are the RE-7B, the Stinger GT, and the Buffalo S, which is formerly known as Franklin's car from story mode. For new gen players, your test ride is the Euros X32. I recommend you guys pick that up, especially that is an old classic San Andreas vehicle. Moving into luxury autos showroom for all players, we have the Yosemite 1500 and the Dominator GT, both vehicles featured, and I would definitely like to recommend you guys pick up the Dominator GT just because it's a Mustang, especially for Mustang fanatics like me out there. And Simeon's showroom vehicles features the Swinger, the Viserys, the Deviant, the Massacro, and the Avaris. The Avaris, whatever you call it, I don't know. Anyways, this week's weekly challenges features a premium race of 8-figure bonus. This week's time trial for all players is End to End, which is the longest time trial in GTA Online. Not the hardest, the longest. And we also have this week's new gen time trial for new gen players at Terminal. This week's weekly challenge, I recommend you guys do it this week as soon as you could, is just to secure 6 bounty targets of any kind to get yourself free $100,000. And this week's Salvage Yard Robbery Target Vehicles features 3 vehicles not claimable this week. It features the SM722 with the Duggan Robbery, the Tailgater S with the Podium Robbery, and the Sugoi with the Gangbanger Robbery. I'm glad none of these are claimable because all of them are just meh, don't impress me. And of course, that's generally all I have for you to explain to what is new in GTA Online, but those who wants to stay tuned for the specifics that's new, well, I'm going to go through the specifics right now. First of all, we don't have a new vehicle. Of course, this has been out since the beginning of August, quite literally at the beginning of August. So let's move on to this week's weekly challenge. We have to secure 6 bail office bounties of any kind to get yourself $100,000. This week's podium vehicle is the Trofade Nero, in which if you win it this week, which I recommend you guys win it because look at how beautiful this thing looks. It's fucking fantastic. It looks like a jet on 4 wheels. But I guess that's what Bugatti's aim was when they made their vehicles. Anyways, so the Nero, if you wish to win it this week, which I recommend you guys win it, it will save you about $1.5 million, which for some reason is quite frankly slightly cheaper than the Coquette D10, which is also pretty much up there in terms of performance, if I have to say so myself personally. Anyways, don't know if it's one of the best vehicles, but it's still... Ooh, it has looks that kill. That's for sure. Anyways, this week's prize ride is the Obey iWagon, which would typically cost you $1,720,000 for this thing. I don't know who would ever want it, I guess. But if you wish to win it, you have to place top 1 for 3 days in a row. I don't recommend it. I'm just gonna move on straight on to this week's new gen premium test ride, where your vehicle is the Annis Euros X32, and here is an up close showcase of this vehicle. Look how badass this thing looks. Look how cute this thing. It looks cute. It looks badass. It looks cool. It looks... Just get it, please. Do me a favor. It's a classic San Andreas vehicle, especially if you respect the old classics of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This vehicle is for you. Not for performance, just for looks. That's it. Simeon Vehicles features the Ocelot Swinger at a price of $660,810. We also have the Lampadati Viseras at $875,000. We also have the Shyster Deviant at $533,660. We also have the Dubake Massacro at $275,000 and the LCC Avaris at $142,789. Mind you, these prices were taken straight from the game by me to showcase to you guys. Luxury Autos Vehicles features the Yosemite 1500 at a price of $1,229,510 and the Dominator GT. I swear they used the same variants like they did like a year ago. Almost. Anyways, this vehicle is priced at $2,222,360 for those who are interested. Anyways, this week's Test Track Vehicles features the Bravado Buffalo S. When you go underground, by the way, Nielis Carmate, $96,000 for the Buffalo S. The Stinger GT is featured at $875,000, and the Annis RE-7B is featured at $1,485,000. Mind you, all of them are not available from in-game websites. Neither are any of the vehicles from Simeon's showroom, and these, of course, once again, are prices taken straight from the game by me. Now, of course, I haven't really received too much update on what is featured in this week's Salvage Yard Robbery Vehicles, so this is the best I can do for you for now, where we have the SM722 with the Duggan Robbery, the Tailgater S with the Podium Robbery, and the Sugoi with the Gangbanger Robbery. Of course, none of these are claimable, and I mean, I would definitely only like the SM722 out of all 3 of them if it was provided with a roof. Of course, Rockstar forgot about that. But anyways, speaking about Rockstar forgetting things, they once again, for the 5th week in a row, forgot to update their Salvage Yard Robbery vehicle list on their newswire that they upload every week. So that's quite a shame. Moving on to this week's rewards, where we have, of course, double rewards on all standard and most wanted bounty targets this week. Of course, once again, securing 6 of these bounty targets of any kind will give you the weekly challenge reward of $100,000. Moving on to this week's, or actually the next couple of weeks, Oktoberfest gifts, beginning September 19th, which is today, and ending October 9th. You can receive the following gifts, starting off with the Pisswasser Good Time Tee and the Gold Pisswasser shorts featured in this image right over here. We also have the Alpine outfit you can get in this image right over here. We also have the Pisswasser Race Red and Pisswasser Race White limited time liveries for the Ubermatt Cypher Drift variants. And we also have the Pisswasser Race Geometry and Pisswasser Race limited time liveries for the Ubermatt Sentinel Classic wide body drift variant featured in these images over here. This week features triple rewards on associate and bodyguard salaries. Of course, this week, which is pretty epic, and not really that epic, we have double money in RP on Hunting Pack Remix Adversary Mode. Meh, whatever. Anyways, here's where you can find these Hunting Pack Remix Adversary Modes right here in Rockstar's official jobs. Here are the continuing GTA Plus rewards for GTA Plus subscribers of new gen content for PS5, Xbox Series X and S. And of course, we still have these community series jobs that are on continuing double money in RP. These 4 stunt races featuring Virtual Insanity, Bake and Shark, as well as the C8 and the Ecolodrome. These 4 stunt races are on double money in RP. We also have these 2 death matches, Maze Deathmatch and XIII Citadel on double money in RP. We also have XIII Citadel on King of the Hill featured on double money in RP. And finally, last but not least, Apocalypse Bridge Survival, the only survival mode in the community series tab, is on double money in RP, continuing through this week. Moving on to this week's discounts, we have mostly vehicle discounts. There isn't any property discounts, so that's shameful, I guess. Not even any garage, apartment sales, or whatever is going on. So it's not that disappointing, actually. Some of these sales, some of these vehicles are actually decent, I would say, especially the Osiris and Reaper for looks. The Kanata is actually one of the fastest helicopters out there in the game, and if you want to purchase the weaponized version of it, that's also discounted. And the Savage is one of the best helicopters in terms of, holy shit, that thing fucking scares me up in the sky. Don't come near me, or you freaking, I'm dead. This is a scary helicopter. It's weak, but it still freaking packs a punch, even stronger than the Hunter in my personal opinion. So I recommend picking up these vehicles that I've highlighted right here for you guys. Moving on to this week's gun van inventory and discounts, we have the baseball bat, the knife, the Widowmaker, the machine pistol, which is 40% off for all players, and the assault rifle, that's 40% off for GTA Plus members. We also have the Gusenberg sweeper, tear gas, pipe bombs, sticky bombs, and of course the worst purchase to ever make of all time in GTA Online because it's absolutely useless and a waste of money, body armor. Anyways, specific discounts that we have, featuring vehicles that are removed from in-game websites that are discounted this week. We have 30% off the Ocelot Swinger, priced at $660,810, and we have 40% off the NSRE-7B, priced at $1,485,000 this week. Other vehicle discounts features the Kanata, priced at $1,470,000, or a trade price of $1,102,500. We also have a discount on the Seabreeze, priced at $791,350, or a trade price of $595,000. LJT, shut the fuck up, I don't care about my meth anymore. Moving on to other discounts, we have the Bezra discounted, now priced at $805,000. Thank you, LJT, for learning your lesson. We also have a discount on the Pegasi Reaper, priced at $1,116,500. We also have a discount on the Pegasi Osiris, now priced at $1,170,000. We also have a discount on the weaponized Kanata, now priced at $2,031,000. The RCV, which I don't know why anyone would want to purchase this thing. All it does is just shoot water and look like a big armadillo, I guess. I don't know. It's priced at $1,875,300, or a trade price of $1,410,000. And finally, last but very much not least at all, I recommend you guys pick this up this week. Like, I recommend it. Absolutely recommend it. We have the Savage, priced at $1,170,000. It might be weak, but this thing is fucking epic. Please get this thing. You will not regret it. Anyways, last but not least, to finish off this video, we have this week's premium race of 8-figure bonus for classics vehicles. This week's time trial for all players is end to end, which, like I said, is the longest, not hardest, but longest time trial in GTA Online. Where if you want to complete this as fast as possible, just get yourself any fast vehicle like the Power Surge, the Shinobi, the Ocelot Peria if you want to. Just complete the time trial with any of these vehicles if you want. Whatever vehicle, like the Hakuchu Drag as well, I also recommend. Even the Body 801, it's okay. But yeah, that's all I really recommend as vehicles for you to use in this time trial. So there's your time trial for this week. And for new gen players, your time trial is in Terminal. So that's all the information that I have for you guys in this video. Hope you guys did find this informative, and if you did wish to stay tuned for more content like this, or my weekly update news videos that I make right after videos like these are done every Thursday evening, do leave a like and subscribe, or go the extra mile and share this with your friend, or leave a comment on what you liked or disliked about the information you've received, or any questions or concerns you have, whatever. Feel free to discuss with me, and as far as I'm concerned, thank you, Rockstar, for trying your best to adding anti-cheat to your game finally. Thank you. Thank you. Let me just say this again, because finally it took 11 years for Rockstar to finally realize, oh yeah, true, we need anti-cheat in our game. Thank you, Rockstar. And to my viewers, thank you for watching, and have a good day out there. And good luck, because modding still exists in their game. Just letting you know. Alright, peace out.